let's talk about Ryan Ross, Panic at the Disco, and parasocial relationships. So over this weekend, When We Were Young happened, the greatest music festival ever, and you cannot change my mind about that. And the headlining act was Panic at the Disco, playing A Thief You Can't Spit Out in full, and a set of other hits. As they said, it was an amazing 2 shows. I wish I could have seen them. They were incredible. Brendan looked happy and sounded great, and I'm not going too far into the show right now, but it was Brendan at the Disco. It was just Brendan Urie, the lead singer, who has been the solo member of Panic for about 10 years now. And I saw a lot of people were upset about that. They wanted Ryan Ross. And if you don't know who Ryan Ross is, let's catch you up to speed. Ryan Ross was the lead guitarist and original songwriter for Panic at the Disco in its earliest days. He wrote all of A Thief You Can't Spit Out, I Chime In, Haven't People Ever Heard of Closing the Goddamn Door, all those lines that a lot of people associate with Panic at the Disco and that iconic record. That's all Ryan. He also wrote most of Pretty Odd, their second record, and overall really shaped Panic in its early days. That songwriting style he had is very distinct. People love him. It didn't help that he was also really pretty and all that, great makeup and all that stuff. He was an icon of your MySpace mid-2000s emo scene. And he left the band in 2008, I believe, leaving it to Spencer Smith, who was the drummer, and Brendan Urie, the lead singer. Eventually, it just became Brendan. And a lot of people have not gotten over that. Every time that there's some announcement, it's, oh my god, is it Ryan? And not only that, it's the way that people act about Brendan. Now, I'm not going to get too far into the whole Brendan thing. There are a lot of allegations about Brendan that I truly believe are almost all false. He's said some weird things in the past, like everybody who's 18 and has handed a mic in front of the entire world will. But ultimately, it's the way people act about Ryan that I wanted to talk about today, because Ryan is held up as like this saint-like figure. Everything was better with Ryan, and I don't care if you like him more than you like Brendan, or if you like the style and sound of Panic before Ryan left. That's great. They sounded awesome. They were an awesome band. But the thing for me is that people are really, really parasocial about Ryan Ross. I feel like people go out of their way to make everything about Ryan. When it was announced that When We Were Young is happening, all this old, vintage Panic, we have The Thief You Can't Spit Out being played in full. A lot of people thought, oh my god, Ryan's coming back. He did not come back. Spencer Smith did come back out for the encore to play I Write Sins Not Tragedies, which was great. But ultimately, I want to put out a message to all the Ryan Ross people. Please stop being jerks on TikTok. I'm serious. That sounds stupid, I know. But everywhere I go, it's, oh my god, why is Brendan playing Ryan's music? Why is he, profiting off of Ryan's? First of all, he's profiting off of Ryan's kids. If he has them, will probably go to college, and their kids will probably go to college off the money that Panic at the Disco royalties have sent. A lot of from the fans that Brendan got in the later days from Death of a Bachelor, Pray for the Wicked, those records. Also, I know people my age, like teenagers, I know they are not getting on TikTok and saying, oh my god, it was better with Ryan. The only reason that you know who Panic at the Disco are is because you heard Death of a Bachelor on the radio a decade ago. Don't start with me. This is a really ranty video, I know, but I just wanted to get this off my chest. I feel like people are way too parasocial about Ryan, and I wish that they could, enjoy the fact that an amazing record is being played by someone who is undoubtedly one of the better male vocalists of the century. He sounded really good. Brendan sounded really good. Clearly that vocal rest and that time away from the stage really helped him. And as of filming this, we have 20 minutes for some sort of announcement from Panic, which could be probably a box set for the anniversary, could be some deluxe thing, could be a tour. I'm just saying my tinfoil hat is on. And yeah, this is a really ranty video, but I hope you enjoyed. My name's Jojo. Yeah, that was a really random video, but y'all, Ryan left 16 years ago. Get over yourself.